Rodney Potter and his fellow director run the Appalachian Rural Cultural Heritage Education Initiative, or ARCHE, in Pike County. For over 4 years, Rodney has been involved in environmental education and cleanup activities with ARCHE, Stone Heritage Incorporated, and the Elkhorn City Heritage Council. His work with the Pride Club and students at Shelby Valley High School has kept Rodney busy for over 130 hours in just this year. He is a volunteer who has inspired these students to volunteer their time for roadside pickups and the identification of illegal dumps. The valuable time he contributes certainly benefits the community and is very meaningful to the students. This Pride volunteer is behind the county-wide cleanups, and the cleanup of local creeks once fed by straight pipes is clearly on his radar screen. Rodney Potter from Pike County.
Lake Cumberland, over 1,200 miles of shoreline. The Dixie Bend Retreat Lot Owners Association, headed by Joe and Nancy Fish, saw this daunting figure as an opportunity, not as an obstacle. Joe Fish and Don Locke organized the folks who live in this beautiful area of the lake to tackle the problem of keeping it clean. They posted the signs and sent the message through the Dixie Bend Retreat Owners newsletter to help us keep our lake clean. They personally adopted over 3.5 miles of this shoreline and vowed to keep it clean and bring it back to its pristine state. In 2003, they netted over 186 bags of trash, dozens of old tires, and enough refuse to fill 2 large dumpsters. That's just in the adopted 3.5 miles of the lake shoreline. The Dixie Bend Retreat Lot Owners Association in Pulaski County.
Our next nominee is April Haight with Morehead State University in Rowan County. April's field is energy conservation at the school, so it just seemed natural that she would institute a volunteer grassroots organization to conduct a cleanup for Earth Day at the university. Initially, the project was designed to simply rid the university of cigarette butts, but it has grown substantially. This volunteer group is now replanting areas of the university with native plants. They have removed exotic species of plants that were overtaking the native species, replanted, and have begun year-round volunteer efforts to clean up the surrounding streams and parks. In last year's event, the volunteers collected over 320 pounds of recyclable materials and over 400 pounds of just trash. These dedicated workers have cleaned up over 55,000 cigarette butts from the campus area. It's volunteers such as April who make a real difference in their jobs and in the community.